Good evening. This is Irma Litska for Easy TV Newsbreak. As we reported earlier, we just saw Reverend Louis Farrakhan leaving a famous Jerry's Deli. He was carrying 2 large pastrami sandwiches and a bucket of pickles. As an interested reporter, Reverend, does this mean that you plan to change your attitude towards the Jewish community? And if so, what do you intend to do to rectify the hate you have been stirring up towards the Jews, especially now since you're frequenting their food establishments? I mean to tell you, Mr. Farrakhan, that I cannot believe that there is no one in this Jewish community that has really stood up to you and asked you, what are you talking about? Because what you are talking about is something that happened not only over 100 years ago, but over 180 years ago. And I want to tell you that the Jewish people came from Germany, okay? Came from Germany after World War II, and they were not even living in the United States in the early 1800s, or in fact, in the 1600s. What you are talking about, I don't understand. Now, okay, you want to get angry at someone? Let's talk about your mother, Mr. Farrakhan. I want to know who you're really angry at. You want to talk about your mother, Mr. Farrakhan? Who are you really angry at? I mean, the Jewish people, we've had enough.
Irma.
Yes. Yes, what?
It wasn't Louis Farrakhan.
He wasn't here?
No.
Oh, okay. Now, we are going to go to Big Richard for our Newsbreak social commentary.
Thank you, Irma. This just in. It appears a certain public celebrity was recently chastised by the Secretary of State for making socially irresponsible remarks. Not only did this individual make the remarks, but had the gall to put them in print and distribute them via the U.S. mail to his devout followers. As a result of this action, word reached the business community, having a negative effect on the stock market, causing it to noticeably decline. I'm sure that all of you have heard of this anarchist. The question is, why do so many people listen to this kind of hemorrhoidal rhetoric in the first place? I mean, if this guy had beans for brains, he couldn't physic a microbe. And yet we, I mean all of us, tolerate this kind of plagiarism to the point of financial impact on our entire hemisphere. That must be one of our more informed viewers calling right now. Excuse me. Hello?
Big Richard?
Yes, this is Big Richard.
Who are you talking about?
What? You don't know who I'm talking about?
No.
Don't you watch the news? What's wrong with you people out there? God, I hate this job! Don't you get it? Or have you people been out in the sun too long? I mean, look at you, Rush Limbaugh. Or should I call you Butch Lip Balm? Why don't you try and get a real job instead of always trying to knock our government? There's enough natural disasters like the LA earthquakes and the Midwest floods and the hurricanes. We don't need some two-faced Nazi in disguise with seminal fluid for brains trying to work people into a frenzy. We use the media for that. And another thing.
Dad, please stop embarrassing me. Come home.
Son, can't you see I'm working? I'll be home in a little bit.
But Dad, I need help with my homework. Come on, please.
All right.
Well, it seems that our Newsbreak social commentary has come to an end.
Dad, now!
I'm coming. And now, back to you, Irma!
In an unrelated story, we at Newsbreak have learned that Tanya Harding has signed a deal with NBC to make her side of the Nancy Kerrigan ordeal. The movie entitled Broken Hearts and Broken Kneecaps centers around a troubled Tanya Harding who realizes her dream is not to skate in the Olympics, but to become a probation officer.
We interrupt this program to bring you an Easy TV Newsbreak special report. In the newsroom, here's Big Richard.
This is Big Richard from the Easy TV Newsroom. Easy TV Newsbreak has interrupted Irma's rebroadcast to bring you this special report. Irma Litska was just arrested in a Jewish deli in the Fairfax district where she reportedly attacked Reverend Louis Farrakhan while he was eating a ham and cheese sandwich. What is wrong with you people? We'll bring you more on this disturbing story as it develops. I'm Big Richard from the Easy TV newsroom. What's going on here?
This has been an Easy TV Newsbreak special report. We now return to our regular programming.